everybody, so I'm going to be talking to you all about a company called LuminessAir.com, and they are a airbrush company that specializes in mostly airbrush makeup. They have their own airbrush compressor and guns and things like that. And first I'm going to talk to you all about everything that came in the box, and this was the box right here. Looks like that. So you have this case which fits the compressor and the gun and things in here, and you open it up, and this is where the compressor goes, and then the cords and things go over here. So this is a nice and nifty carrying case for your compressor. I really like this carrying case because I do travel a lot, so this has came in handy like when I'm going out of town. The next thing that came in the kit was this Luminess Air Getting Started DVD, and this was very informational, and it helped me to get started with the basics. And also the customer service kept in touch with me the whole time throughout this process, and any other questions and things that I had, they were more than happy to answer them for me, so I thank them for that as well. I also got like a little letter. You get a Luminess Air warranty registration card. Then you get the, I think this one is the catalog. Yeah, this is the catalog, like different eye shades, concealer colors, different foundations, and then like the different foundations that they have are, you have the matte series, which is the series that came with my airbrush system, and I think it's another one called the satin the satin series, and I'm guessing that gives you like a dewy effect. So yeah, those two, you have matte and the satin finishes. So this is the little book as well. Then you get a getting started book. This book was very informational for me too. This helped out a lot. It shows you before and after photos, which is always great. Let's see. It tells you how it works. It tells you to shake your foundation. It shows you how to get an exact match right here. It tells you how far to pull the trigger back on your actual airbrush gun to get the best results as possible. Let's see, it tells you how far to hold it away from your face, as you can see here. And it gives you the correct application and the wrong application right here. This is what helped me a lot as well in my process on learning how to use this machine. It tells you how to apply the primer, the bronzer, and different things like that. It tells you how to clean it, all of that good stuff in this book. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about are the actual products that I received, like the foundations and stuff. So, whoops. I got the Get Started kit in dark matte, so these are the matte shades. You get matte shade number 7. Now these are water-based foundations, so they're not waterproof, they're water-based. So they're specifically designed for this machine. And in order to mix them, you have to shake them well. I haven't opened this one because this one isn't my shade, as you can see. But you have to shake it well to mix the color with the water. And then you just apply a couple drops in the machine. But anyway, this is matte foundation shade number 7. Then you have matte shade number 8. Looks like that. And You have the primer, which I love this primer. Then let's see, these two colors, which are the colors that I mixed together to get. Oops, are these the colors? Yeah, that I mixed together to get my desired foundation shade. These are 10 and 9. Okay, so first I want to talk about the primer, since that's basically step 1. So the primer is uniquely designed just for this airbrush system. This primer is designed for this machine. It helps to keep your foundation lasting as long as possible. I don't recommend swimming with these types of foundations, airbrush foundations. They aren't waterproof, so I don't recommend that. But this is the first step so that it can make your face even, so the colors can distribute evenly all over your face. So I really like this. I use this every time. I recommend using the primer that comes with the kit. So next, what I want to talk about is the blush, which this blush here isn't really the color for me. It kind of is too intense for me. Now I tried like to pull the gun back further so that the blush wouldn't look too harsh, but it still wasn't for me. So the formulation is great, but it's just the color. It wasn't for me, so I didn't really wear it as much. But this is the color. It's blush number 9. So in the kit you get the primer, the blush, and you get a highlighter, an illuminator, whatever you call it. And it looks like this. It's like a milky white color. This is what it looks like basically. Now I didn't use it as much. What I used it for, I usually highlight down the bridge of my nose or like under my eyes or whatever. Now it worked great for that. Just be careful not to get, not to cake it on too much, or it will look a little harsh. So, whoops. The next thing is the bronzer, which I didn't use as a bronzer at all. I used it as an eyeshadow base because it looks so beautiful as an eyeshadow base. Now I'm into neutral colors, so that's why it worked so well for me when it came to using it as an eyeshadow base. Let's see. Because if you use it as a well, for me, when I tried it one time, I'm not gonna lie, I tried it one time. I tried to use it on my face, but it looked too glittery and too shimmery for me, and I'm not a big glitter fan. So using this on your eyes, as you can see the color, look at that. It looks so beautiful as something to put under your eyeshadows, an eyeshadow base. So that's what I recommend this for. I guess you can play around with it and determine what you want to use it for. So now to the foundations. I've been using these foundations from Luminess Air, and I've also been using my Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetic foundation. So I've been, mixing and matching according to the weather, because with the Obsessive Compulsive ones, when it's really hot outside, you don't want to wear these because it will come off, because these are, I don't know, they leave your face really oily. So I don't recommend using these when it's hot. But these are very good for weather when it's hot, because it overall, like throughout the heat and all of that, they leave your face still matte, and like it isn't like a, I don't know how to describe it, like an extreme matte, because like I want my face to be matte, but I don't want it to be like porcelain doll type matte. So if that makes any sense or whatever. But I really have come to like these foundations. I spoke to the customer service representative because I was really having a hard time matching my foundations. So that's why I had started off with these, because I knew what color I was in these. And as I played around with the colors and did what I was instructed to do, it came out for the better, and I found my true foundation shades. Now in this video, I'm not going to necessarily show you guys how to use this. I want to get better so that I can show you guys how to use this and how to use the eyeshadows, so I can do it all in one. So just stay tuned for that video. But anyway, back to the foundations. Like I said, when you use the primer and you use these, they work tremendously together. It's like peanut butter and jelly, you know. So they go really, really good together. They don't necessarily last all day, but they last, you know. I go to school every morning from 10 to 5 every day. For those of you that don't know what I'm studying to be an esthetician right now. That's my first step to becoming a makeup artist, because of course you have to know the basics of skincare first. So that's what I'm going to school for. So I have to get up every morning from 10 to 5. And I can say if I don't have a facial that day, of course when you have a facial, the makeup's got to come off. But if we're not doing facials in class that day, I'll say the makeup will last from then till maybe about around 3 or something. So it holds up pretty well. I don't expect it to last all day long, so that's fine with me. So these are the foundations. And now onto, oh wait, no, I forgot. Okay, so you have the Luminess Airbrush eyeshadow kit, which I'm just going to show you the 2 colors. I haven't opened them because I have no clue how to use these, so I'm still trying to study up on how to do those. So I have like a little all over the lid kind of color, and this is a crease color, and the bronze color, I can use that as like a lid color. Yeah, so I can use the bronze color as a lid color when working with these. But when I figure out how to use these, I will let you guys know. So now on to the actual airbrush system. Now this is the standard one. It's not the one with the 3 speeds. It's just the 1 speed. So it comes with the stylus, which is this here. You have the airbrush 2, which is this. And then it comes with like this nifty little stand, which you clip on the bottom, and you'll be able to set it up like this. And it doesn't take up a lot of space. Like I have a new makeup setup, so I'm gonna show you guys my new makeup collection video soon, hopefully. And yeah, it doesn't take up a lot of space. And my favorite part about it is the cleaning part. So what you do after you finish, you take this little bottle which comes with it and squirt a couple of drops of water, and then just pull the nozzle and put your finger, and it bubbles and it cleans around it. Now that method works good. Now if you need to clean it a lot more, you would screw this off and clean the needle. And I love this machine, and the good thing about this is you can use any kind of airbrush makeup with this. As for attempt 2, you have to use the pods that come with the actual, that have to go with the actual system. So overall, I love this airbrush system. I love the makeup. I've always wanted to try an airbrush system, and this is my first one. So I'm very in love with it. But before I go, let me just show you guys, you know, how it works. So you would turn this on first, and it's not loud at all. And you hear the air coming out, and you would put your foundation in. So with me, I put like 1 drop of the darkest and 2 of the lightest color that I'm going to use, because I have to mix, of course. And then you would just pull the nozzle back and then spray in circular motions. And it doesn't seem like it will cover your face, but it actually does. It comes out evenly. You look so gorgeous after you finish. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.